Average Vintage Collector here with another video. So today, I'll be showing off some cards that I just picked up at this card shop. My last video, I kind of showcased a new card shop, and I went back there today and looked through and had some time to look around, and ended up walking away with a stack, a stack of cards, like so. All hockey, mostly from the 90s. A lot of it to complete my 93-94 Upper Deck set. But also, this is going to be a little bit of a VR, so I'm doing a combo. This is going to be for Eddie over at Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. Eddie just hit 7 years on YouTube. Congratulations, Eddie. That is a long time to be on YouTube. You got a great channel, does a little bit of everything. I really enjoy it. It's usually on my watch now list, not my watch later list. We're in a boxing group, texting group too, and that's been fun to get to know Eddie a little bit through there. But for part of his giveaway, he wants us to shout out one channel that we watch and give 3 reasons why we like that channel or enjoy that channel. And there are so many channels to pick from, so many. So this makes it pretty difficult to just choose one. But there is one that comes to mind, and this guy has a great channel, very entertaining. I really enjoy his videos that he puts out. He doesn't put out, you know, one a week or anything along those lines. I don't think there's really a schedule, but it's going to be BK over at Max Wax Stacks. If you are not watching his channel, you need to watch his channel. So 3 reasons why I like his channel. He collects some really, interesting stuff. And one of the big things he does is, anyone ever out there heard the stashy stash? Stashy stash. Guys with mustaches, right? So this was a card I picked up today, and I think this is a perfect example. Don't mind on the front, the price or anything, but this is a hologram of Dirk Graham. And you can see right in there, that is a stashy stash right there. There's a better picture on the back. Stashy stash. Dirk Graham, Blackhawks, hologram. It's great. So he collects that. He also collects giant, like Andre the Giant, or giant cards, and he would refer to this one. This is a giant card right here, right? He really does a great job on his channel. Always entertaining, great personality, great cards, and that's part of it too. He does a lot of community stuff too. He'll do like these pack war rips, where he'll, take some channels that are out there and just kind of put them up against each other and do a rip. But that's 3 things I kind of named. But the cards, his personality and his enthusiasm for the hobby, and he has definitely the best stashy stash collection that there is. He also does a little low maturity level, I think it is, collection, where he'll take players that have interesting names, right? Like Dick Pole, or some of those along those lines. I'm gonna try and keep it as PG as I can around here, but that's kind of what he does. So Eddie, that is my shout out for the channel, who I enjoy watching. And again, if you're not watching, please do. Again, I picked up this stack of cards. I'm not going to get too crazy in here, but these are all the 93, 94, and there was a lot of needs in here that I was able to get. And, nothing crazy here. Mostly not crazy big names, but, I love this set. This set really makes me think of my early teenage years, and this was one of the first sets I put together. So putting that together again, and then I got some just random stuff. I love Peter Forsberg, so I found a couple of his, like pre-recorded. Keith Tkachuk, awesome, one of my favorite players ever, and now Matt Tkachuk is also one of those guys that I really like. There's another Forsberg. This Osgood is actually, it's a Young Guns, but it's not his original. It's from, what does it say there? 2015, and there's a bunch of different variations of this, and this variation is not that common, so cool to find that for 50 cents. This is from a more recent set, 2019-20, I think. Yep, Upper Deck. This is one of the subsets called Pure Energy. There's an Austin Matthews, John Tavares, Gabriel Landeskog, who's one of my current favorite players. How about a Dylan Larkin, Team USA on the Olympics. Alexander Barkov, Class Act. Here's another subset from here, Svechnikov, who's having a crazy series. Brady Tkachuk. And then, I grabbed this one thinking it was a Paul Kariya, but it's a Steven Kariya. Not really sure who Steven Kariya is. Sandis Ozolinsh from back when. There's another Keith Tkachuk. How about a Brady Tkachuk? I'm sorry, not a Brady Tkachuk. What am I thinking? Alexei Yashin. And then this is actually from the 93-94 set as an insert of Marty McSorley, Gretzky's personal bodyguard when he played for the Kings. But yeah, I got all that stuff for $6. So not a bad deal. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And Eddie, congrats. Go check out BK.